Comms check. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to an historic day for Trinity men's soccer as we have Trinity's first home SAA men's soccer game. It's between the number 6 Trinity Tigers and the Centre Colonels. I'm Chris Hockman. With me is Scott Lebo, and Scott, Trinity off to a perfect start in conference play. How you feeling about this one?
Yeah, should be a good one. Like I said, for the women's game, it's an opportunity. Trinity men, set a standard in the SCAC as one of the dominant teams, set a standard in the SCAC at home. And today is an opportunity to start setting that standard for a new conference and make sure that they send a message about what it means to come play a conference game at Paul McGinley Field. And I think the entirety of the team is going to be up for it today.
Yeah, Trinity off to a quick start, the top of the conference right now, when you count goal difference and everything. So it should be an interesting one to see. They are obviously chasing, getting higher and higher ranked right now. Number 6 by the USC, they're number 7 in Massey. But they're 26 on the NPI, thanks to that St. Thomas result not counting because it didn't get finished. So tough decision. They come into this one off a 4-1 win. So they're in good form. They won by the exact amount that counts for goal difference because only 3 is the max that can count for goal difference in the conference. They only use goal difference in a tie break. So likely won't matter. The odds of a team, one team will probably go through the conference undefeated. But if it does matter, it's important that you get it. So they'll be playing Sewanee next. They've scored multiple goals in every match except one this season. They only conceded multiple goals once. That was against nationally ranked Christopher Newport. It's their one loss on their 9-1-0 record, and it was a late goal. It was a late goal that, there was nearly a late equalizer that just didn't get counted, unfortunately. So it just came in after the buzzer. And play to keep an eye on for Trinity. Samuel Tice scored a brace on Sunday. He's in form. One of those goals was a penalty, but still scored a brace, and in true San Antonio style, it was another penalty. He wasn't on the field, so he only got a brace. But we're going to do the national anthem, so we're going to go on mute, and then we'll be back. And so we are back here for this one, about to get started. Centre College, I can give you their lineup because I have it. Those 2 changes for them. Grayson Parrish starts in goal. Then you've got Jacob Tyler, Ryan O'Hara, AJ Daniels, Amit Shahar, Jason Weisheidt comes in for Luca Andrews, Ethan Cahuste, Gideon Malone, Jack Robson, Luis Portillo, and Tyler Smith. He comes in for Finnegan Deem Ranzetta, who is suspended for this one. Picked up his 5th yellow card on the weekend. So he's suspended from this one. That's disappointing for Centre because he is their best player. So in lieu of him not being available, I think you've got to keep an eye out for AJ Daniels. All SAA first team. He's been kind of in and out of the squad. I believe he's had a bit of an injury, and so that's taken him out of the squad a bit this season. But he's seeing some more playing time, but he's going to be crucial because Dean Razanetta is suspended for this one, so can't play. Head coach for Centre College is Jeb Birch, 23rd season. Graduated in 1994. He's 27th all-time in wins. He's the winningest coach in SAA history, and he's a Kentucky Colonel. Also met his wife at centre. He loves canoeing and mountaineering. So, active guy, Jeb Birch. Trinity's lineup. I now have couple changes in this one. Adam Knutson, so starting goal, Brandon Gongora. He's been the goalkeeper in recent matches, in all the conference matches he's started. Knutson, Chandler, Lopez, Mayfield, Anderson, Perryman, Tice, Baltov, Ramirez, and Okidi are your starters. So there's a couple changes there. Kate Dugan doesn't start this one. And Max Salinas doesn't start this one. Those are changes from their last game. So 2 changes for each side. One of them forced for centre because of the suspension, 5th yellow card for them. So Centre College will be kicking us off. By the looks of it, they're in the black. They're going to be going from left to right on your screen. Trinity in the brand new jerseys. Saw them for the first time their last home game, going right to left. Sort of the maroon gradient in with the white. That's top team in SAA, Trinity Tigers. Centre College have struggled a bit this year. 1-5-5. If you're wondering why it's Centre College, it's because it's pretty much dead centre in Kentucky. So Centre get us started. Don't think it's going to take much guessing to guess what they're going to do off the kickoff yet. Send it down, wide right, long, Perryman, Anderson, Lopez, Ramirez on the ball, Anderson with it to Lopez. Lopez's touch a little heavy, so he lays it off for Anderson, goes wide right. There's a signal to the players to keep moving forward. But they've all stopped now. Switch will come maybe, setting up for it, but plays it short to Anderson. Looking to go over the top are the Tigers. Sent long by the Colonels. Back for Gongora. First year keeper. Been given the start in these conference games so far. We didn't see a lot of him in the pre-conference games, Gongora, but he acquitted himself well enough. Knutson being triple teamed there. They know who one of the key players is, Adam Knutson.
Oh, good first touch there from Luke Mayfield.
He's second in active. He's second this season in game-winning goals. He's got 5. The leader is Saul Awoko at Dixon, who has 6. So I have to look up if Dixon actually got the mark there. Controlled, but it goes out for a throw for Trinity. I think he thought he had a man there that just didn't work out. So we'll throw in for the Tigers. Tigers are second in the country in corners per game, 8.3. Wash U have the lead there, 8.5. So expect a lot of corners when Trinity plays. Tigers making their way up the right to Mayfield, laid off. Comes out wide left now to Bautov. Bautov laying it back for Akidi. Back with Bautov. Looks at his options. There's a short run from Perryman. That's who he finds. Slides in beautifully. He keeps possession. Doesn't even go out for a corner. And Tigers will go back to Gongora.
I think for me, tactically, this is Trinity's best lineup, where it just has everybody in a position that they're really comfortable with. I think having Alex Ramirez as that deepest player who drops between the two center backs is really important. He does really well in that role. Lopez and Anderson, both really good in the eights. And then you've got your front three super, super technical players on the ball. And I think everybody in this system knows how Coach McGinley and Coach Kirk want them to play the system, and they're committed to playing that way.
The referee was looking for an advantage there. There wasn't any. So just pulled him down just a little bit. A couple players with some pink accents, not many. Some have some pink accents for Women's Cancer Month. Sent long by Jack Robson, but falls favourably for the Tigers, and now maybe a chance on the counter for Trinity. To Tice. Big run here, big turn.
Great tackle
from Knutson, but he got caught. And the throw in for centre, the end result.
Yeah, Knutson's a dangerous player when you get him running at speed like that. Really good composure there to manage that tackle, not let him get in behind.
I think they did well. Like, I think they've clearly noted that Knutson is the danger man, so on him pretty quickly.
Yep, I think they recovered well as a team too there. One of the reasons why, you know, you have an outside back that's able and confident to step to Knutson as he's carrying there is because he knows he's got defenders behind him to back him up. It gives you the freedom to feel like you can step and not have to, you know, wait and be patient, because if he beats you, he's going to score. If he beats him, he's not going to score. He's got more players to beat after that.
Now the Tigers passing it around. It's back with Akidi. Fresh cut for Akidi by the looks of it.
Yeah, him and Chandler went with the buzz cuts recently.
It's annoying because I use haircuts to tell people apart when they're on the far side.
I'm pretty sure they choreographed it.
I enjoy that they went to a buzz cut now that it might finally start to cool down. Good challenge.
Oh. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, he's signaling for a sub is Alex Ramirez.
And I just said, you know, he's a really important player for how Trinity want to play, especially defensively. Last time we saw the Tigers lacking in that position led to the goal that they allowed. And I think when you see Alex Ramirez now being hurt, he's the guy that they want to do that job. And, you know, he started the game well. He just made a great tackle. Not who they want to lose right now.
Yeah, he tried to stay on his feet. He's ended up going down just because he just couldn't keep moving anymore. He immediately signaled to the bench that he wanted a sub. So it will be a drop ball because the referee blew it as Trinity were kicking it out, or I think center actually kicked it out. So we'll have a little bit of a break, early break here, as Alex Ramirez receives some treatment. But yeah, it didn't look great because he immediately signaled to the bench that he wanted to sub off after stretching for the ball, and he's been kind of looking down at his thigh and adjusting some braces on there. So
Trinity have had a few different guys dealing with injuries at points during the season, and Ramirez has already missed a few games here and there due to injury. So you hope that's not a recurring thing. I mean, that's the type of thing that becomes really difficult. It's hard to get past it. it nags you, and it just makes it really difficult to recover at any point whenever you feel like you get back to it, you re-injure yourself.
Yeah, he's walking off a little gingerly, but he's walking off normally. Like, he's not hobbling, he's not limping
I
off.
think he's
So
frustrated, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think anyone would be frustrated. Like, what are we? See, countdown backwards clocks drive me mad. I got to go look at the stats website where it counts forwards like a sensible 6 minutes. 6 minutes in. So, like, I think anyone would be frustrated. 6 minutes in, 41 minutes left in the half, and you're out because of an injury. Bright side is if it's not that serious and they can maybe it's just a cork and they can massage it out. He's got a long break. He's got like 55 minutes basically to wait. So, but you never want to make that change.
For Trinity, though, is they've got Cade Dugan as the guy to come off the bench into that position.
Yeah, and he has been starting. Didn't start today, so it's not like it's somebody who's unfamiliar.
Cade Dugan has played that role a couple of times, and the moment I talked about where that position was lacking earlier in the season, Dugan was not the one in that role. He was in the game, but they were experimenting with the team, and they had guys playing in different roles. And I think Dugan is another guy that they trust in that position, although I think, again, ideally they'd like that to be Ramirez's job.
Yeah, I think, look, obviously no one plans on making a sub 6 minutes into a game. I think the earliest I've seen a planned sub ever was 17 minutes. Australia versus Uruguay in 2005. Harry Kuehl subbed on. Just trying to bamboozle Uruguay a little bit. This is back in the days when you only had 3 subs too, so Australia burned one immediately. Played over the top. Needed to win that header. It's a tall man, Jack Robson. They go out for a throw. So throwing for the Tigers. Controlled a lot of the early possession. They had one good early look. Goes out wide right for Baltov. Keeper spills it. Going to be a corner unnecessarily.
Yeah, and I think that's the second time he's gotten to the ball, but not been able to hold it. So we'll see. Trinity, you start to notice something like that, and you start to think, okay, somebody takes a shot from distance. I'm going to follow this in. You never know.
Grayson Parrish made 10 saves this season off 38 shots. So.
I can tell you that the Tigers worked a lot on set pieces this week.
Punched clear. That's good work from Parrish. Good recovery, because it can be hard sometimes as a keeper. You try to not, but it's real easy to get in your head when you miss something like pretty routine. It's real easy to get in your head and be like, oh, I should have done better. I should have. So you hit, but look, he's an All-SAA honourable mention last year. So, they make him the 3rd best goalkeeper in the division last year. Coming down off the grandstands for a long throw. That's really what you have to do, to long throw it from that side of the pitch. Still got a good centre college contingent. Most of the fans are set way back because of it's where the shade is this time of day. Hide under the trees.
Put it in early.
Wide right, swung in by Knudsen. To corner. So corner kick for the Tigers. So they've worked on corners this week.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we saw one work out for the women.
Yeah, we did. No, Coach McGinley was talking about, the Tigers are up there in the nation in terms of how many corners they've had on the year. And they haven't converted on as many of them as he would have liked. He thinks that's a real opportunity the Tigers can take to add a lot more goals to their catalog.
Oh, it's claimed well. It's a good take. It was like a mark in Aussie rules. A really good take. Yeah, Wash U were the leaders, but Trinity not far behind them. Second place, 8.3 goals. 8.3 corners per game. Although actually Wash U only had 5 corners on their game yesterday, so No, earlier today. So Trinity may now have the lead in that stat nationally. Beautiful ball over the top. Put under pressure. Maybe pushed into that one. Goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah, I think it's maybe just subtle enough for the referee. It's smart then, too. If you can get away with that, he puts him off balance, takes away. Baltov doesn't have an opportunity even to try and keep it in anymore.
I think one of the, also Baltov, you know, falls, stays on his feet because he doesn't want to give things up, so. So Gongora back on it at the back.
Great decision there from Alex Baltov.
So that's already 2 corners from Trinity. Player goes down in the box. Wants a penalty. Really? He points to a player. He thought he was barged off the ball. I saw him go down, but I didn't see what happened because I was watching the ball. I was having a big discussion with the referee. He definitely thought there was something there. I only saw him go to ground. I saw him fall, but I didn't see what caused it. So
my eyes were on the ball.
I just saw something happen out of the corner of my eye and looked over, but I couldn't actually see what happened on that one. Perryman making a nuisance of himself in the middle of the box. Ooh. Oh, it's a really tricky corner. Goes out wide. Shot comes. Appeals for a handball. Hits the back of the net anyway. And the Tigers 1-0 up early. Beautiful goal. That's a really well-worked corner. It's not going to count as a goal from the corner, but no, realistically, if that ball from the corner doesn't happen, that goal doesn't happen.
No, you're right. It's a very well-worked corner. I'm sure they worked on that this week. Julian Lopez is unmarked on the edge of the box, and this is a fantastic hit.
It's a great shot.
It's an important save, but the Tigers are there first. They react. And it's Samuel Tice. He just doesn't go to sleep on that corner kick. He's there for the rebound. And it's tenacity. That's what gets that ball in the back of the net there.
Yeah. Samuel Tice scores the goal. 9th goal of the season. No, Julian Lopez scores the goal. The initial shot was by Tice, and then it fell to Lopez. So Tice won't get an assist on that. Julian Lopez scores. I think that's his second. Yep, second of the season, second of his career. He's one of those players you've talked about that have worked hard but just haven't had a lot of things to show for it. Scored a goal here, their last home game. Scored his first collegiate goal and now scores his second. It's been a year for that. Players who have been around for a while haven't had a chance to score. Lopez only a sophomore but didn't score last year. But we saw in the women's side another goal to Ilse Newland. Senior, hadn't scored at all. Coming into her final season, scored 4 this year now. Tigers back on it. Cross comes in.
Oh, he spilled it again.
Keeper spills it again. Good work defensively to contest for that when you're on the ground. That's impressive. They've triple teamed him. They might have got it out. They did. In the end, good work from center, bailing out their goalkeeper.
Yeah.
That's just exactly so impressive when you're on the ground like that to be able to get it out.
Yeah, just staying in the way, not giving Perryman the room to have the shot there.
It wasn't for lack of trying from Perryman. Now the shot comes from distance over the top. And it goes out. And luckily stays in. Because that thing was going down Mulberry. It was gone. Just stayed in. So goal kick for centre, down early. They have changed it. It is a Samuel Tice goal, which is what we thought, but I was looking at the stats. It does go to Samuel Tice. So it's 3 goals in 2 games for Samuel Tice. 9th of the season, 14th of his career. He's done really well. Came in last season, transferred from San Diego. Just wasn't getting the playing time he wanted there. It's a big gain for Trinity.
And he's got the armband as a junior.
Yeah, it takes a lot to get the armband as a junior. We see Malia Cesar.
As a
on the
second-year
women's side.
junior, too. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
shows something.
Yeah, it's only his second season here, so. It's a beautiful part of the world, San Diego, too. But San Antonio. Forward to Knutson. Oh, it's a beautiful little ball over the top. Just couldn't get around. Just a little too close to the byline there to really make that a good, successful challenge, a successful opportunity. So yeah, so to clarify, Tice has been awarded the goal. That's what we thought watching it, but it was originally credited to Lopez. Lopez had the initial shot. Headed away. Controlled by center. Just haven't, like, I mean, we're not running a possession stat, but it would be maybe 2 minutes for center.
Yeah.
We've just had none of the ball.
No, and the Tigers want to go even quicker, too. I think a lot of what has been working for them today is the speed of play, as Adam Knutson's in here.
Every time Knutson gets the ball, he's got 3 on him straight away. Wants a handball, I think, there. It's another discussion with the referee. Knutson's always animated. He's always an expressive guy.
Yeah, the indication from the bench is that they need everybody to be at high speeds. That's why Mayfield just got subbed off. They brought in Xiao. They were yelling for Mayfield to speed up the play, and the instruction to Xiao as he's going on is, everything quick, everything with pace, everything. Make your decision before the ball gets to you. That's how they've been playing so far.
So floated in this time, far post or just a little too far beyond. I think that was it Lopez again there, far post? Can't be. Yeah, it was. It was Lopez far post.
Yeah, they were asking a lot of the 5'6" Lopez.
Yeah, Look, San Antonio is a city for people like me, the short kings. So, but that was asking a lot. That thing stayed up in the air for a while. Get a look at this one. It goes down. Ball's out. Anderson comes in. Yeah, I mean, but the ball, like, I understand the argument. The ball's out. He shouldn't be going in like that. But he didn't know the ball was out. Referee hadn't blown the whistle. The AR hadn't signaled the ball was out.
You played the whistle.
You got to keep playing. But you can't give a foul. So if you're wondering, well, why wasn't that a foul? You can't give a foul. The ball's already out. So you have to play that offense first. So the only thing the referee could have done is a yellow. It's really the only thing that could have happened. I could see a case for it, but I just think it happened quick. But I think the challenge on its own might have been a yellow anyway, in my opinion, but not in the referee's opinion. That's the only opinion that matters. So it goes out wide to Akiti.
Could have a hit.
He thought about it. You could see the way he was lining that up for a second. Well, it goes into a net, just not the one that they're trying to score in.
I'm not sure what footedness Urquidy is, but comes up on his left foot there, and it just almost looked like he wasn't comfortable from the angle he was at.
Let me see. Some players listed it in their recruiting profiles back in the day. Not Daniel Urquidy, though.
I would assume he's left-footed just by the fact that he plays the left side and center back, but that's not necessarily true.
The challenge is we don't have any goals to look back on for Daniel Urquidy and be like, oh, he's left-footed. So sub comes on. It's another knock, unfortunately, in this game. Looks like Luis Portillo comes off with the knock. Coming on is Emil Rodriguez. Senior midfielder is the international player on the center team out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic.
For me, center picking up an injury at this point, not the most surprising thing in the world. They arrived right at the end of the women's game, maybe had 20 minutes to warm up. I think often that can lead to
Still a
an
bit
injury.
tight.
You're still kind of tight. Yeah, I think you need a little bit longer. Maybe you don't need to be actively, doing the most intense drills for more than 20 minutes, but you at least need to be walking around, doing some stretching, activating your muscles.
Yeah, warming up's about getting loose.
Yeah.
Making sure you're not tight, making sure you're stretched out. See, a lot of teams spend most of the time stretching
Yeah.
and then do some drills. Headed away by Robson. Look, Rodriguez has played 10 starts of their 11. Of their 11 games this season, so it's not like he's an unknown entity to this team. Tigers back on it, kept in well by Knutson. It's going to be a corner. So that is now 4 corners for the Tigers. They have 2 more corners and they will be the national leaders on corners per game. Take over Wash U.
Great corner.
Far post, headed in beautifully by Luke Chandler. It's a beautiful corner. Drops a gritty.
Off the fake hamstring injury.
Beautiful work from Luke Chandler.
Yeah, he scored a lot of those last year. That was kind of their set piece routine last year. Right, you whip it in really, really close to the back post.
Yeah, there's nothing anyone can do.
Yeah.
That's just a beautiful corner. I can't fault the center defense for that one. They've contested it.
They loaded everybody up.
They put everyone there. There's
like
nothing they've done wrong. It's just a beautiful ball.
Yeah.
Luke Chandler, 6'1", 6'1" Scotsman. Puts it away. 2nd goal of the season, 7th of his career.
Yep. Hey, like I said, he scored a lot like that last year. Arriving at the back post, winning a header. That's just almost a tap in, but you got to be a big frame and you got to have a big jump to go up and win at the back post like that.
He's a neuroscience major, so knows a thing or two about the head. I was going to say does he, but he's a senior now, so he's definitely done enough of those classes to know a lot about it. It's going to be a free kick here for the Tigers.
Really well done from Alex Baltov there. He's going wide, sees the defender coming up around his outside, and takes his touch in front of him, forces the defender to foul him.
It's been a pretty clinical start here from Trinity. 3 shots on target, 2 goals. Goal kick. Good work defensively from centre. Jason Weishaupt. Centre readying a change, not making it just now. Could have off the goal kick, chose not to. And controlled there. Over to Dugan. Played wide right. Now Knutson's in the middle now. He's switched into a more central role. He's been playing out wide right for much of this opening 20 minutes.
Go. Is that
another
nation
corner?
lead?
I'm trying to see if that's 5 or 6. So WashU hit 5 about an hour ago. So Trinity needs 6 to take the lead. I think that's corner number 5. I think there's no denying they're going to have the national lead by the end of this game. If we're 5 corners in, 20 minutes in.
Well, they've definitely been more clinical than we've seen this season off of them. So clearly practice this week was very, very beneficial.
And I think that one maybe should have left it for Julian Lopez.
Yeah.
No, we were saying he's only 5'6", but that one was perfect for somebody who's 5'6".
Yep.
That was corner number 6. So that is now the national lead for the Trinity Tigers. Unless someone had an absolutely wild Friday that I haven't checked on. I was only checking on WashU.
But I think you're right on that corner. He could have left it for Lopez, and I think the big thing there too is Lopez was better set up to head it back into the mix. Yep. Well, I think Chandler needed to try and head that on target, and he didn't have the angle to do so.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Max Salinas into the game for Joey Perryman.
I saw Lopez come off as well.
Lopez, it's Thomas K.
Thomas K, yep.
I had to check. Yeah, K and McDonald look very similar,
Look
and
similar.
we're 12 and 13.
Yeah, wear similar numbers.
Play in the same position.
Yeah. And they're both English.
They're both new this year.
Yeah, both new.
Trying to make it as hard as possible on you.
And they're similar heights.
Yeah.
An inch between them. Good work there from Brandon Gongora. Put it out, rushes back quickly.
Hey, cover back here. Hey, cover.
Spent some time with a former Trinity player, Matt Cardoni.
Let's go, boys. Win this.
Goes in near post.
Ooh.
Can't let it bounce. Trinity do enough and win a foul. Thomas K coming on. Played for Cambridge United, who I want to say are in League 2 now.
Go, stay Ryan. Let's stay out this time. Ryan and me, push the line up.
USL's, no, he's an Oxford United fan, never mind. I know someone who's a Cambridge United fan. No, it is, yeah, USL's media guy, Nicholas Murray, big Cambridge United fan. Play for, big opportunity here for Tigers. Numbers there, could cut it back to Knutson, but now he's made a run forward, near post. Oh, he just got his feet in the way, but the follow-up is beautiful. It's put away. That's a great hit from Zach Anderson, and it's 3 already for Trinity. Zach Anderson played his 2,000th career minute today and puts it away. He's left unmarked there, and then he's able to get back, use the space well. They've just made him too open. Keeper slipped, which didn't help him out.
Yeah, and in the what Matthew Kirk was just sharing, Adam Knutson, very intentional there. He knew Zach Anderson was unmarked, and he purposefully mishit his shot to let it go for Anderson. That's what the bench is saying. They're trying to make the argument.
That's what Adam Knutson's gonna say.
Yeah. Well, Kirk is doing the work for him. He's telling him to put it in as a Knutson assist. I'm not sure I agree with that, but
I could see it. I could see a college doing that. But anyway, goal is to Zach Anderson, second goal of the season, 5th of his career. Really beautiful goal. Because his dad played lacrosse for UC Davis. So we'll see if they count that. I'm gonna check the stats, but I don't think that they have given it. It is an assist to Adam Knutson, so his 4th assist of the season, 15th of his career. They've also given an assist to Sam Tice, which his form's been incredible. It's his 1st assist of the season, 7th of his career. I think that's the thing. If you want to give an assist to Sam Tice, you have to give an assist to Adam Knutson because he has the last touch. So I'm okay with Sam Tice getting that secondary, so I guess I have to give Knutson the primary assist.
that's well done from Thomas K there.
So 3-0. Trinity comfortable. This is as high as the goal difference can go for tie breaks in the SAA.
And now Hodge McDonald is on the field.
Just to confuse you. Looked like some friendly banter there between Romeo Corino and Demir Rodriguez as he was defending him on the throw. Just jokingly shoving each other while they were waiting for the throw. Rodriguez wins that battle though. He's onside. Beautiful challenge. In fact, it's so beautiful it's going to be a foul the other way. Great work from Thomas Kay.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now that Kay has done that, defensive midfield
get it
role
right.
absolutely perfectly. Urquidy sneaks a little bit forward, trying to help his outside back out. And that leaves a hole unless you fill with your defensive midfielder, and Kay is in the right place at the right time.
No, really well done from Thomas Kay.
It's good awareness. It's good football IQ.
Just played a little long from the Tigers. Colonels will try and gather this. Pressure's come though. It's 1-0, it's gone out. So a goal kick. Ball played forward, just couldn't find Jeremy Seor.
It was a clever pass.
Yeah, it's the right move. Headed back by center. They just can't get that control that they need. Thomas Kay lays it back. Yeah, and now looking at Thomas Kay and Hodge McDonald, we do need one of them to get like a haircut or a different pair of boots. Ball played forward. Finds Aiden Perales. Laid off for McDonald. Back at Corino. Played in, far post, it's bounced. Good contest there from the Tigers keeper, comes and claims. He's doing the hard stuff really well.
Yeah.
It's just the stuff that he should be saving and holding, he hasn't been able to do. Not that he was really, I guess, yeah, I mean, you could fault him for one of the goals maybe, but the corner, there was nothing anyone was doing about that corner. It was just a perfect corner. And then the third goal, I mean, got hit by the flag as that ball came in. Trinity ringing the change now. It's the luxury you have when you're 3-0 up so early. You can try things, you can experiment.
I think the two center backs are going to come off right now. Get a look at
why not
different pairing.
For the Colonels, number 12, Curtis Branch. For the Tigers, number 21, Salvador O'Brien.
Yeah, Salvador O'Brien and Ethan Cowdrey coming on for the Tigers. I wonder why these names don't match up. I'm looking at my wrong notes.
It's important for me to bring this up now. I've said before when Matt Lim and Ethan Cowdrey were both coming onto the field that one of them had to be lying about their height. And, I was convinced by Ethan that had to be Matt Lim, but Ethan Cowdrey has got to be taller than he's saying because
no way that man is 6'7".
I played. We had a scrimmage last weekend. Matt Lim didn't go on the away trip. He played with us in our scrimmage, and standing next to him, I'm 6 foot. He is like an inch shorter than me tops, and he's taller than he lists his height as, in my opinion.
I think Cowdrey's also taller than he
yeah,
lists.
that's what I'm saying. That Cowdrey must be ridiculously taller than he says he is.
Well, we've got him up to, I add an inch to his listed height every week, so he's up to, what is he now, 7'4"?
7'2".
So, yeah, it's got to be 7'2" now, so.
But formal apology to Matt Lim.
He is
not short. Ethan Cowdrey is just
his
super
listed
tall.
height is the average height. But yeah, I was convinced that he was taller than he said. Because I am the height that Matt Lim lists. Goes to ground. It was called by the assistant.
I think everybody did poorly there for both teams.
Yeah, he could have. He had a real opportunity there to turn and get in goal, but I think he was off balance.
Yeah.
And then the contact just kind of brought him down.
Yeah, but if you're the Tigers, you can't let that ball bounce there.
Yeah, can't let it bounce.
I think
You let it bounce, you get in trouble, and then you foul the
Yep.
player, which now puts you in some real trouble.
Yeah. And I think it was a little bit of miscommunication between O'Brien and Kay there. I think Kay had the better path to the ball, but I think fairly so. O'Brien is the center back and quite a fair bit taller. You might expect, okay, he's just going to go for the header, but that's got to be a conversation between the two of them rather than both of them just speculating. It's
a beautiful shot. It's off the crossbar. They can't put away the rebound. I actually thought lining up that having a shot was the smart move. Everybody was set for the cross, and I just thought
it's very clever. He caught everybody off.
Defensively, a shot, because there's really nobody for this shot. The wall wasn't ever going to do much to stop it.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a touch. That's just off the crossbar. Wins the crossbar challenge, but that's a chance you got to put away on the rebound. The response to the rebound is frustrating from a center perspective.
Yeah, he caught Gongora. He was not expecting that.
It wasn't. I think he should have.
Scrambling in the end.
Taylor Smith on the rebound, probably. I get it. It catches him by surprise. It's quick. I'm looking at a replay in slow motion.
Yeah.
I was garbage, so who am I to judge? But I just think you gotta do better than he does there.
I think it's just one of those where, he's probably just making his run in off the free kick.
Yeah.
Sees that the ball is not getting crossed, sees that it's getting shot, continues his run anyway, and then all of a sudden it's off the crossbar and it's right in front of him. He's probably not expecting that at all, has to react in a split second. Now, I would agree. I think he'd be critical of himself and say he should have got that on target, but
yeah, I mean, it's harsh. It's
it
moving
is a tough
quickly.
ask.
It moved very quickly.
I mean, you see pros miss that
I've seen
sort
pros
of
miss
opportunity
worse.
all the time. Yeah, no, they definitely miss worse, but I'd say like that is a common miss from a pro.
Yeah. It just comes back at you.
Yeah.
Didn't we see an England player miss an absolute sitter this week against Wales? I don't know. I didn't watch any of the friendlies. Oh, that's not true. I did. I watched Australia versus Canada. Australia's undefeated in 2025.
Man, I can't talk. I'm sitting at a big old egg in the club soccer scoring for my 3 years. I had a great opportunity to score this past weekend, and I sent it to the moon. So
went into orbit.
I definitely can't talk.
No, yeah, I mean, I have never scored a goal in my life, so who am I to talk? Bit hard to score a goal as a goalkeeper. Goes out for a corner.
I'll tell you, I think since some of the subs have been made, the Tigers have not looked as good in midfield or defensively, but the dynamic nature in the attack has not dropped at all. Once they get into that final third, quick passing, playing off of each other really well, the chemistry is high, and they're clicking as a team. And it's another set piece, which, again, they worked on him a lot this week, and Ethan Cowdrey is a big man.
There is no way. Look at him.
He's towering over everybody.
Yeah, hang on. I've got to check Jack Robson's height for centre because... Oh,
somehow over Cowdrey.
That's impressive. That's a lot of height.
Oh, okay. Well done.
So Jack Robson, who was in the box for centre, he's their tall defender. That might be a yellow. It is.
Now, who's it going to be?
Yeah, all your usual characters are out. So Jason Weishaupt gets the yellow, but it looks like his first of the season.
I think this one is even more interesting than the one that center just had. Similar angle where it's tough for a shot, but you're closer. I think definitely if you're a right footer, this could go on target.
Carino's over there. I can't figure out who the other person is.
I think it's
Is it?
Thomas Kay as the right footer. I think if Kay takes it, this will be a shot. If not, it's a
Steps
cross.
over.
Nope.
Well, maybe. Goes out for a goal kick.
And that's one of those, I think, again, putting it to the back post, not a bad
Not a
idea
bad
there
idea.
at all. I think if you're Trinity, though, what you want from that ball is put it in an area where it's curving, it's looping like that. And honestly, if it were a shot, the keeper is going to save it really easy. But make it so that it will go on target. Then your players can attack it. They can redirect it. But at the very least, if nobody touches it, the keeper has to be aware of that. And now he's stuck. He has to make a decision. Am I waiting for the header? Am I going to the far post? If he goes to the far post too early and somebody gets a header, right? A lot of things to consider if you put a ball in like that.
Well, frustration between two Trinity players there.
I think Max Salinas wants the ball to feet.
Well, I think he was trying to play its feet because he was expecting him. He was trying to get its feet. He was expecting him to make a run rather than stand there. I think was the call.
What a tackle.
That's a beautiful challenge. Yeah, I think he just expected Salinas to make the run, and Salinas expected the ball right into his feet. So the criticism from the bench seems to be going towards Salinas in that situation.
Well, the feedback is, you know, if somebody makes a bad pass, whether it's you or the other guy, don't just throw your hands up and get upset.
Yeah, play
Press.
Yeah, he still could have got that ball.
Right. But he's a young player. I think
Yeah,
that's the type of lesson you want to be giving to a guy like that, where it's, that's something you can learn, right?
Yeah,
you got
first-year
yourself in
player.
that position.
He does have a red card already this season. That's a beautiful challenge from Salinas. He takes the feedback on. He wants to compete. That's what you want for a player. You want a teachable player, and that's what Max Salinas is.
All the Colonels, Nick Blair.
Transferred from Birmingham Southern, but hadn't played a competitive game at least. It's going to go out for a goal kick for the Tigers. 7 minutes to play here in the second half. Sorry, first half. Been impressed with Emir Rodriguez for centre since coming on. He's been really physical, but not in a way that's crossed the line. He's won a lot of challenges out there. Oh, went into a contest. Well done from the Tigers to get out of that. Now laid off. Switched. Maybe should have played it back to the keeper, Carino.
That was a great press from Aiden Perales there because it forces that ball to come early, and that's why Trinity are able to pick it up then. We talked about it in the women's game, you know. If you can take an extra touch before your clearance, it's going to be a better clearance. He doesn't give him the time to take that touch.
Free kick there for the Tigers. I thought, to me, it looked like he'd slipped on the ball, but regardless, we play on. Oh, it's a good ball in. Just facing the wrong way, so needed some support.
Wow.
Got round one, send it in, near post, keeper comes.
Good claim.
That was a good take. He's doing that really difficult stuff, coming in and winning. That's really hard skill. And it takes a lot of bravery to come in like that.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I've seen plenty of scenarios where that's gone wrong. A friend of mine ended up getting kicked in the head. It was so bad they had to get the helicopter to fly him to the hospital because he wasn't going to make it. So
I don't think that's a story that Parrish's parents are going to like to hear.
yeah, probably not. Probably not. But he did well there. To be that guy was a stand-in goalkeeper. He wasn't actually an experienced goalkeeper who had played in goal. So just the goalkeeper for the game was sick, not in town. And
I'll tell you, when I was young, very young, I played goalkeeper for my club team, and my mom was very happy when I quit goalkeeper. She's like, I feel so much safer when you're not
yeah,
in goal.
it's the most dangerous position for sure. My first game playing goalkeeper, striker runs on who's like twice my size. This is when I was a lot younger and a lot smaller than I am, a lot skinnier. A guy barrels me down and just everybody knew it was my first game playing in goal. It's like, I immediately get back up. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? What happened? Yeah, it was a
great overlap from Xiao.
Oh, it's a beautiful
tackle.
challenge. Colonels. Well, right as I was about to say, some extended possession, they lose out.
It's good to see Sal O'Brien play as well. He was dealing, one of the players that was dealing with an injury early in the season. And haven't seen him at home this year. Him and Ethan Cowdrey, one of them at the very least is likely going to have to step up and be a starter next year with Chandler graduating. So good opportunity for both of them to show why they should be that next guy. Yeah, this is
an audition. I have to sense the advantage is probably with Cowdrey. Right now, they gave him that start at left back. He's there again right now, actually.
Wow.
Good strength shown. Oh, that's beautiful footwork. Opportunity here for the Tigers to work it back in the box. Carino gets in the area, cuts back. Defended by the Colonels. Carino's going to get this one back. Get barreled over. Free kick, he played well. He earned that. Cowdrey offering some instructions. Obviously going to get in the box. I think one other thing that might put Cowdrey ahead is just he's such a useful target on set pieces that you might want him to start more often next year. He put in a shift that one game. They made him play left. They started him in left back. So corner here for the Tigers, the national leaders in corners per game now. Played near post, a bit of a shocker there. Cleared away by the Colonels. Goes out for Carino. Carino lays it back off for Salinas. Salinas responded really well to that feedback. He's been really active, beautiful passing. I'll tell you what, I might see Salinas get more game time next year. He's been doing really well. Came in heavily rated. Paul McGinley was really impressed with him early on. He's lived up to Paul McGinley's hype, that's for sure. Just passing it around here, the Tigers. He's out for Cowdrey. I do wonder if they are trying to train Cowdrey and get him into playing left back, because he is playing there now. They played him there as a starter earlier in the season.
I think he's playing the left center back, and Kay is the
midfielder
dropping, because I think Carino is the guy out at the left back.
But they've just had so much of the ball that he hasn't had to actually play the defensive side of it.
And I think when you look at how Urquidy was playing towards the end of the half, it looked very similar. Their outside backs are just so attacking that your center backs start to look like outside backs.
Yeah, I think you're right, because now as they lose possession, he does drift more centrally. Carino's going to try and come back.
Trinity recovered with numbers really well
Salinas
there.
Actually drops in. So maybe Salinas and Carino are kind of alternating that position, because now you see Carino do it. Comes off for Salinas. Runs out though. Laid off for the Colonels. Cleared away. That was a good touch, because it forces them to have to play long if they want to get anything. They won't. And that'll be half-time. So half-time here at Paul McGinley Field. Trinity 3, Centennial. Pretty fair reflection of how this game's been going. It's just been all Trinity all the time. There's your stats. I mean, that tells you tells you a big story about this one. Heavily Trinity. Absolutely in charge. Haven't even looked troubled. But it's half time. We'll see what happens in the second half. Join us in about 14 minutes for the second half.
Every morning, we rise, ready to meet our human potential, to take that next incremental step, to do the hard work that changes. Set in our preparedness and confidence in that moment when you know, I've got this. And then we rise. Each of us, all of us. We rise as passions coalesce in research, art, athletics, and beyond. We rise to the challenge of inquiry and discovery through undergraduate research and hands-on learning. We rise through the personal attention of a small college fueled by large university resources. We rise to the need for listening across differences, teaching the art and the act of conversation. We rise to the sounds of a vibrant, diverse, and culturally rich city, and we reflect it. At Trinity University, we recognize that you are here because you are ready to rise. And through a love of learning and a life of learning, we will challenge you to always reach beyond the horizon. Because your future awaits.
Welcome back. Second half about to get underway here. Trinity utterly dominant in the first half. 3-0 up. Seven shots to nothing. It's just been absolutely all Trinity through that first half. Goals to Tice, Chandler and Anderson have Trinity in front. Trinity have secured the national lead in corners per game. So they'll be in front in that stat next week. But there is a chance, well, there was a chance, it's not going to happen now, for Adam Knutson to have taken the lead, the national lead in game-winning goals. Has 5, the lead is 6. Saul Iwoko at Dickinson has 6, but that ain't going to happen. But he's seventh in active players in goals. So maybe a chance to go up, although I think he needs a hat-trick to go to 6. So never going to catch number 1. Number 1's like 50-something goals, so that ain't going to happen. So we are underway for the second half. It's Trinity in the white. They're going to be going from left to right on your screen. Center in the black going from right to left on your screen. We are back. The question, I think, in this second half is, can center get anything going? The clock hasn't got started, so we're just trying to set that up. As we get things going again. Just had to stop because the clock hadn't got running. Just trying to see how much time we want on it.
Ready?
43 is where we're setting it.
Go, boys. Come on.
Just having a discussion about how much time there is. So 20 seconds off the clock. There we go. 44-40.
I thought 43 was a bit much.
I thought 43 was a lot. It seemed like a lot. We have been having a few troubles with the scoreboard today. If you've caught it, often the scoreline says whatever Trinity has scored to 88.
In fact, there's a lot of 88s.
A lot of 88s on that scoreboard and 18s. So, you know, it's been a challenge today. We've only got... This is the last season with this scoreboard, I understand. It's survived. Look, it's been my entire time doing commentary has been with this scoreboard, so it's been a while. As the Tigers take control here. Kosoglu with his Scott Lever. It's been a dominant first half. It's already shaping to be a dominant second half. Every single player except for Brandon Gongora. In fact, Brandon Gongora is not even on the field anymore. Jaden Shell is in goal now for the Tigers. So everybody except the Trinity goalkeeper is in centre's half. And the one assistant.
Oh, what a ball.
Ball came through, just couldn't get the touch wanted. So Gongora would be credited when there's also a change in the centre goal. Martin Cortez starts the second half in goal for the Colonels.
Good, Tyler. Good, Tyler. Good shift. Read it.
So Tigers just working around the back here, waiting for something to come up. Zach Anderson, one of the goal scorers. Lays it off for Luke Mayfield. Mayfield into Julian Lopez. Another goal scorer. As Perryman just couldn't find him though. Goes out for a throw. Head away. Center clearance just goes straight up. It's out of the box at least. Swung back in. But goes out for a goal kick for center. So setting up for a long one on the rights. Play long. I'm going to go out for that. The call from the bench was set up for the second, but there wasn't even a first ball because it went straight out. Thrown in by the Tigers. Working at it again. Back for K. Dugan. Dugan across for O'Brien. O'Brien for Anderson. Anderson looks around, finds options in Mayfield. Mayfield back to Anderson. He's going to have to beat his man. Does a beautiful pass to find Tice. Tigers can't keep possession. Goes out for a throw for Trinity. Sal O'Brien. No, leaves it for Mayfield. Cleared away by center. He's going to have to be quick. He's not going to be quick enough. Shell controls, lays it off for Dugan. Dugan looks at his options, has Cowdrey, goes to Perryman. Played back to Dugan over the top, looking to find Mayfield. Right to his feet, beautiful ball. Mayfield gets around his man. Touch maybe a little heavy, couldn't get around the second. Dugan heads it down for Perryman. Won though by center. Laid off by Tyler. Out wide rights. For Portillo, who loses out. Now it's with the Tigers. Has to get around three though, that's difficult. Knutson getting on the ball. Cleared away on as far as Mayfield. Mayfield looked up, thought about a shot, rides the challenge. Can't get around, wins the corner though.
Good run from Luke Mayfield there.
Yeah, rode a challenge well. It's taken a little bit of time to get back up, but I think maybe his shoe came untied actually.
I think he lost his shin guard.
Ah, that could be it. Yeah, there was some wardrobe malfunction.
Off, yeah.
There was someone recently who wore ridiculously tiny shin pads in a professional game. I can't remember who it was. So ball comes in. Swung in, far post. Header's there! It's in the back of the net. It's a beautiful corner again from the Tigers. Absolutely perfect for Luke Mayfield this time.
Yeah, he's earned that too. He's the one who wins the corner. It's him riding the challenge, him staying involved, and it's very, very similar to the corner they scored off of in the first half. Away to the back post. Mayfield rises highest, and it's finished well.
Bautov with the assist. So Luke Mayfield scores. First goal of the season, sixth of his career. Sixth of his career, first of the season. Bautov with the assist, third of the season, sixth of his career. But really great goal. Again, just a great corner. Not much center could have done. Again, they defended it pretty well, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's just
they
a
had two
beautiful
players
corner.
back there, and Mayfield just
Both
beat
of
them
them went for it too. So it's not like one was relying on the other and they made the wrong choice. No, they both went up for it. They both did what they could, just couldn't win the ball. Oh, that was a beautiful little kick overhead from Ryan O'Hara. Laid off. There's O'Hara, he's in some space. I thought he might have a hit, cleared away. Blocked. Now controlled. Free kick here for the Tigers. 4-0 up now.
Set your line, Tone.
Couldn't keep it in, so it's a throw now for center.
Always set lines, kid.
Ethan Kahusta with the throw in. Headed away. In a contest here, had to lay it off. Ronahara did what he could. Had to play it back for Jack Robson. Now it's back with the Tigers. Oh, it's a decent touch. Decent effort there from Sam Tice. Now Centre College again. Kate Dugan getting stuck in. Laid off. Knutson to Anderson. Anderson to Lopez. Lopez plays it out wide left.
Great tackle.
Really good work. Then let
Lopez
down
has it
by the
back
pass. Just gave it back. After working so hard on that challenge, that's frustrating to give it back.
And I think there have been a few moments of
Stopping
frustration.
the clock here. Referee's coming over to have a chat. I think maybe about the clock. So just some confusion about the clock here. Like I said, we happen to having some scoreboard trouble today, so think we're okay now, is the understanding from the referee. Basically, they couldn't get it to stop after the goal. It kept going, so just been catching up on some stoppages. Now back with the Tigers again. Dugan. Plays it off for O'Brien. Back to Dugan. Again, that was calling for it wide left in the end. Throw in for the Tigers again. Perryman. Cowdrey. And for Anderson. Anderson looks at his options. Finds O'Brien. Getting ready for a line change at the Tigers. So if one of these players wants to score, they'd best do it soon.
Just really gotta try to connect that.
Goes all the way back to Shell. Calmly gathers it, throws it out for Cowdrey, wide left.
Shelda Cowdrey. I'm in a group project with both of them.
Well, hopefully it works as well. Hopefully the group dynamics are working as well as that.
No, right there, that chemistry between the two of them, that's what we need for the
That's what you need for the project. Goes to Mayfield. It's going to be a corner. 7 changes for the Tigers. So I won't run you through all of them, but you'll see them. Anderson's out. Dugan's out. Mayfield's out.
It's better just to say who's staying.
Lopez is out. Yeah, but it's easier for me to tell because they're all walking towards me. Knutson goes off.
Fair enough.
Bautov goes off.
Cowdrey and
Tice. Cowdrey stays on.
Cowdrey, O'Brien, and Perryman stay.
And Shell.
And Shell.
Those are the players staying on. I'm a little surprised by Perryman staying.
Yeah, Perryman's the one starter who remains.
Ball
The starting
swung in.
center backs had already been taken out at half.
Ball flicked over the top. Maybe a chance here for center. He's going to need support, though. It's a really good run from Portillo. Oh, earns the throw. I don't hate it. Like, there just wasn't support there. It gives his teammates time to get forward.
Yeah, and I think one of the
We're going to stop the
issues-
clock as center players down.
Yeah, I think one of the issues that happens sometimes when you play against Trinity is when you do have your moments like that when you can get forward. majority of your team is exhausted. They don't want to rush forward. They've just been defending for so long. Meanwhile, the Trinity guys been swinging the ball, letting the ball do the work. They're all fit. They're all energized. They're all ready to go. I mean, it just makes it really hard. I feel like every time center have had the opportunity to counter, they've had their moments to go forward. Trinity are just beating them to it, and it's tough. It's asking a lot of your players to be able to go up and back when you're defending as much as they are. But
yeah, it's difficult. That's another knock in this game. That's now the third player who's had to come off. Luckily, they've all walked off. No one's needed. We haven't needed to crack out the stretcher or anything. Haven't needed to drag out a golf cart or anything like that. So we're doing okay. But this one, the first time we've seen somebody need support. So hopefully we'll be okay. It's definitely favouring a leg. And they'll help the player off. So Will Sweet. No, sorry. Jack Robson, the one who takes the knock.
it's a chance here. Set piece, dangerous area.
Look, set pieces in with a defensive lineup from Trinity that hasn't done a ton of set pieces in games, at least, together. So looks like they're just going to try and play a high offside trap and stop them.
I mean, hey,
getting in that one.
They have practiced set pieces quite a bit during the week.
Yeah, practiced it in training.
Offensive.
So we'll see if they did it with this combination of people. It's the challenge. Oh, just flung into the wall at shin height.
Yeah.
It's a lot of build-up for what ended up being a bit flat in more ways than one. Controlled by center, but they're only running backwards. Kuste cleared away. It's going to be a corner for center. Another opportunity. We've already seen two goals from headers in the men's game, and then the women's game also had a goal from a header. A goal from a corner, I should say.
You can make the
Two goals
argument
from
we've
corners.
got 4 goals off of corners.
4 goals
as
off
well.
of corners today.
Lopez's shot deflected in. Tice found it home. Came from a corner.
Did come from a corner. Oh, good claim there from Shell. Just takes control of his area. Pressure's there. Perales wins it. Wins it back. Good ball. Lays it off for Suko. Suko goes far post. Just swung a little more than he would have liked. And now centre can try and come away with it. Well won by the Tigers. Goes down. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything doing there. He immediately gets up. So don't know if there was anything there. He's got him. So free kick here for the Tigers. So Jason Weishaupt getting ready to come back on. I think he's going to be coming on for Amir Rodriguez. That foul. Is it Amir Rodriguez who committed that foul? It was Amir Rodriguez. I think that the centre coaching staff, and I think pretty wisely, have sensed that he might be on his final warning with that challenge, and are thinking maybe we should get him off. Take him off the pitch, and then maybe by the time you get him back on, he does a foul like that. Referees forgot that he gave him a final warning.
I don't know. I think that's a good tackle. Physical one.
I think the speed he comes in,
Yeah.
and he comes in with his arm up,
Yeah.
is what does him in. I think if he's just running in, different, but he ran in like leaning forward, elbow out, I think going to give that. And you know who knows that? Ethan Cowdrey. That's why he goes to ground. Perryman. We'll have another look at it.
No, it's late.
It is late.
Yeah, the way that the ball just got away from him so far there, I thought it was a tackle, but he's got none of the ball there.
Played off for Perales. Maybe a little fortunate not to get carded for it in the end,
think so.
actually. Cowdrey just powers that one forward. My goodness. That was a beautiful ball.
Yeah.
Well headed down, controlled. Needs someone there, finds it. It's with Sior. Sior beats his man, send into the box. Goes to ground. They want a penalty. Referee says no. Ball falls favourably. It's blocked. Headed down. Can the Tigers stay with possession? They can. Maybe a little eager there, Perales. Perryman can't get it through. He's going to ask the question of the referee. But rolled out by centre. In the end, centre get out. Golden opportunity. There were a few golden opportunities there for the Tigers that they just couldn't take. And now Rodriguez laid it off. There's another good pass.
It's just a little bit too far behind him. He has to slow his run too much, and it's an uncomfortable attempt there in the end. Got to play it into his path. Let him attack that ball.
It's a throw for the Tigers. Oh, looks like there's another knock too for centre. We're going to stop the clock here. Looks like Ethan Kuste. Down, yeah, he's grimacing. He's not happy.
Yeah, and they've been prepping that sub for a while.
Yeah, although I don't think that was originally who
Yeah.
they were planning to do it for. But when the player goes down, you just got to get him off. Take him off the pitch, and let him get looked at, because especially when it's something like that, where he's just like, he looks down and he's grabbing at something and then he sits down. That's you never want to leave someone on with a non-contact injury. So Perryman on the ball, overlaps there. They get him. Slipped, but Perryman back with it. Finds Carino. Perryman had continued his run. Switch coming, looking for Sior. That's who they find. Sior on the ball. Swung in. Far post. The header's there. It was a diving header. Just went the wrong side of the post.
He does well to get onto that.
Yeah, he did really well to get to it. This will be a great angle to see it. Did really well. Yeah, just a little too much with the side of the head.
I
He
think
needed more.
does well to flick it in the way that he does. He just flicks it a little bit too much. But
Those neck muscles just a little too strong.
yeah, if he doesn't flick it though, if he just heads it straight, I think keeper's got it covered. So
Yeah, he had to try and aim for hitting the inside of that post. It was a good contest from both players there. Trinity were able to get it away. Carino. Played forward, Tigers now, working up the left. Perales there. Lets it run, it will be a corner. Down the hill. So corner swung in by the Tigers. Near post. Kind of missed by everybody there, really.
That was a good corner considering
It's a
which
decent
corner
one.
it came from.
Yeah, it's such a difficult place to take a corner from. You've got to run down the hill over the tree stump. It's going to be a free kick for centre. They were readying a change. Looks like Beckett Bond is going to come on from Excelsior, Minnesota. Eventually. Yeah, quite a few injuries and knocks in this game so far. We've still got 25 minutes to go. And quite a few players banged up. Oh, it would have been a great ball if someone was there. It was a really good passage there from centre. Tigers up the left.
And Trinity are just able to find the next pass so easily. Just there's always somebody
There's always
on.
an
There's
option.
always somebody in space.
And centre want a sub. They are going to make that sub. Yeah, it is, like I said, Yumir Rodriguez coming out. And a change for the Tigers as well. Carlo Barber coming on. First year midfielder. He's dynamic, can play as a 10 or on the wing. We'll see where they put him today. He's come on for Perryman, who wears number 10, but plays on the wing.
Well, he's playing 10 right now, though, because Aiden Perales is in there at the 9. He was playing
Yeah,
10 earlier.
Perales. They switched Perales out to the left.
Adam Knutson was playing in the 9 earlier. Perryman and Tice were in at the 10.
Centre player went to ground there. I did hear something. Like it sounded like foot-on-foot contact, but not super loud. But there was like a little snap.
It looks
like
like
a little finger clip.
Barber's gone back to the defensive mid, though. Playing in between the two center backs.
Yeah, that's true. That is where he is. That was never something I saw in his profile in high school. So, but
You never know. Sometimes coaches, they
yeah, you get switched
notice a
in.
skill set and they're like, well, you might not have ever played here, but this is where I think you would be best suited in our system. And, you know, the best players are the players that are going to say, all right, I'll play wherever you put
and
me.
look, Barber's always been a flexible player, so that's a beautiful challenge. It's going to be a corner. Has to be, because if he didn't win the ball, it's a penalty. So change here for centre. Luca Andrews and Elliot Scotton coming on. I think Elliot Scotton fits them well. He's a powerful player. Strong, right-footed. Played golf in high school. It's combo. I don't see a lot of golf and soccer. So corner here for centre. Goes near post. Oh, it's a decent corner. It's a good opportunity there for centre. Thrown out by Shell to Sior. Sior goes long over the top.
Brilliant ball.
Yeah, just put his hand over the top. Referee from that angle is always going to give it that way.
Jason, way to be there. Way to be there.
He just got in front of him. Do Curtis Blanche. Get a look from this angle. This will be an interesting one. Yeah, I mean, he's put his hands on his shoulders.
Yeah, I feel like he's already down before the hands get there, but referee's got a much better angle than us, even when we get that second look.
I think the
Always just
second
gonna
looks
go with what
honestly
they
more
say.
condemning for
Huh?
Trinity. I think the second looks more
Yeah.
convincing that it's a free kick than the initial from where we're sitting. So Headed away, cleared. And then hoofed away. So a throw in here for centre. This has been their best passage so far. Headed down. It's gone straight up though. It's all going to be who wins it on this bounce. Trinity. And now a chance. Beautiful ball. It's going to need a good run here. Gets there, but he needs help to Suko. Lays it off. Well left. Oh, it's a good save. Keeps it out. It's going to be a corner for the Tigers. It's this leave. This leave is vital from Perales. He doesn't chase it. He just leaves it. Lets the shot come.
It's a brilliant shot as well, curling away from the keeper.
Yeah, really needed a good save. Got the good save.
Another good corner.
Good punch.
Well done.
Yeah, Thomas Kay with the shot. So I'll throw in this time for the Tigers. This Kay. Kay on the ball. Lays it off.
Yeah, based on center bench, I think it's Martin Cortez in goal now. Am I correct?
It
They
is.
just were yelling Martin.
Yeah, it is
good
Martin
work,
Cortez
Martin.
in goal for the Colonels.
Well, good save and a good hand on that ball from the corner.
Yeah, he seems to have a bit more confidence than their original starter. So, I mean, look, with the scoreline what it is, you're going to sub your keeper at half. Just 3-0 for the Tigers. There was no sense keeping him on Suko. Lays it off for Kay. Kay goes back to O'Brien. And now it's over to the other side with Cowdrey. Cowdrey lays it off for Saunders. Saunders over the top. Is it going to stay in? It does. Now the Tigers with the chance to attack. Gets in the box. Cleared away by the Colonels. It's a throw for the Tigers and another line change, which I imagine is going to be everybody that was left on. All the outfielders that were originally left
There's
on.
only one player left on before.
And a couple other changes. So lots of changes. Matt Lim's on. 5'10". Noah Crane, I think I heard, coming on. Eduardo Parra. A few players we don't see a lot of. Eduardo Parra's only played 48 minutes, for instance. Noah Crane's only played 13. So this will probably be Noah Crane's longest stint. Oh, it's a beautiful ball. Tigers, though, will lay it back off. I'm a little surprised they left Cowdrey on, to be honest with you. He's probably played the most minutes in this match of anyone left on the park. Ethan Cowdrey. It's not to say he doesn't deserve minutes.
Could be Thomas Kay as well. He's played a fair amount. I don't know that they have another center back option.
Cowdrey's played 43 minutes, so he is, of the players still on the park, leading
How
the
much
way.
has Kay got?
Kay has played 39.
All right.
So,
That was the only one I thought could be close.
yeah, no, it was close. Cowdrey came on just a little earlier. Oh, it's a good flick forward. He's got support out left, finds it. Quarter. It's a good challenge. Clears away. Cowdrey wins the header. Second header won by the Tigers, but the third ball, the first ball that's controllable, controlled by the Colonels. Switch there, it's a little telegraphed. But it finds Portillo. Portillo plays forward, but the Tigers gather it. Kay plays it out wide for Parra. Parra looks to get around his man. It's going to be a free kick. He's playing advantage.
Hey, Jason, make sure there's a knockdown.
I think Clayton Holmes, left-footed player,
Tyler, even with the wall.
good option for this. Makes it hard. Keeper can't tell whether he's going to shoot, whether he's going to cross.
Tyler, knock
I think I would look for this one, like I said earlier, just curl it to the back post and give somebody the opportunity to attack it. All right, Holmes is going to leave it, though. It's going to be Kay, and he's a right footer, so it's a little bit different then. You kind of know it's not going on target.
Yeah, Holmes spent a lot of his youth here at Trinity, watching games growing up. He's from Alamo Heights. As far post keeper claims, I feel like something we wouldn't have seen in the first half. Thrown out, but it was a little telegraphed.
Well done
Allowed
from
Thomas
Kay.
Kay to grab it. It was obvious that's what was going to happen. Looks to cut it back. Falls for him favourably again. Cuts back this time successfully. Parra does well with his footwork. Clayton Holmes now. Played out wide. Max Salinas turns once, turns twice.
Oh.
Oh, it's a beautiful strike.
Oh, my. Oh. There's a reason everybody on the team runs to the corner to celebrate with him. The build-up for this is brilliant.
great
I mean,
goal.
so many different players playing 1-2 touch stuff, but then he takes that touch, deftest little touch around the defender, and then outside of the foot volley. I mean, this touch right here
That
is
touch
brilliant.
is stunning from Kay.
But then,
And then Parra does really well there. And then it's a tight angle,
oh my.
but he absolutely perfects it. Look how close the keeper is. Had to nail that exactly. It's a beautiful finish from Eduardo Parra. His first collegiate goal.
What a way to score it.
Eduardo Parra. Heck of a way to score it.
That's not what you want there.
Outside of the foot volley, combination play down the sideline. Brilliant touch. Wow.
And Clayton Holmes with the assist. It's his first collegiate assist for the local. Alamo Heights just around the corner. Ball played forward. Put away, but what a finish from Eduardo Parra. "5-0 Trinity. It'll help the goal difference. They are ahead of Southwestern coming into this, but it was only a goal, so. Good footwork, gets him past 3. Cross comes, goes out for a corner. 14 minutes to play. Trinity 5, Centre 0. So another bus arrives. That might be Centre's volleyball team. They're probably already here, though. Oh, actually, their game starts at 5:30, I think, so maybe not. So again, far post again, headed away well by Centre. Lays it off to Noah Crane. Crane for Barber. Barber looks for options. Back to Cowdrey. With all the changes they made, Cowdrey looks even taller now. It's a lot of first-year players. It's out to Holmes. Turn. You can't allow him to turn in the box that easily. It's laid off. It goes out. Cowdrey. Back in the middle for Barber. Barber looks around for options. Goes out wide. That's to Parra. Parra to Holmes. Holmes lays it in. Attempted turn there from Will Robinson. Dangerous area for Will Robinson to turn. Has it go over the top? There was danger from Will Robinson, but he sends it over the bar. So a goal kick from centre. Tigers just gathering it back in now.
It's great footwork from Salinas.
That will be a free kick. It's a yellow card.
He just glides when he's on the ball. He looks like he's dribbling through cones all the time. I mean, would not want to be defending against him. Makes it look just easy, like he's not even putting in that much effort, just cutting left and right. He'll have a hit from here.
Yeah, I would think so. The card goes to AJ Daniels. First of the season for him. Oh, we thought he was going to have a hit. Played it short to a player in space. Good away. Caught a lot of people by surprise. A corner for the Tigers. Swings it in very far. It's headed away. It'll be a throw for the Tigers. Thrown in. Tigers looking to build something.
He tried the rainbow there.
Yeah, went for it. And in the end, gives away a free kick in the back. It's a little audacious.
I think that's how you get it.
That's how you get substituted out. Is what happens there.
That's how you get an extra little kick after every challenge you go into.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, he failed at it, so I don't know.
Even trying that. If somebody tried to rainbow flick me, I would not be having that.
No Rabonas on your watch.
I think I might get yellow carded.
Didn't Neymar got yellow carded in Brazil for doing something? Like, I think he was doing like keepy uppies in the game to stop players getting the ball, and the referee was like, I'm not having that. And yellow carded him for unsporting behaviour.
I think at the end, Cowdrey and O'Brien might end up with pretty similar amounts of time. Each one of them getting a shift with Matt Lim.
So goal kick. It's around the final 10 minutes of this one. Kicked on. Laid out for a throw from Sal O'Brien. Throwing comes. Played up the line. Another throw for the Colonels. Played up the line again. Block, stay in. It's still in. No, referee signals now. So throw in.
I was scared.
That was almost right to you.
I did not know where that ball was going to go. Will Robinson may have saved me because that could have been coming right for us.
Could have been. I'd dive in front of the computers. Fought by Hodge McDonald. Good skills there from Barber. Noah Crane plays it out wide left. Tigers still working it up the park. Good ball played back for Hodge McDonald. McDonald lays it off. Noah Crane's there as an option. That's where it goes. He's got Barber. Again, plays it to Barber. Played forward well. Barber just can't get on the end of it.
I think Barber needs some smaller shorts.
Yeah, those are basketball shorts, aren't they? There he is, Barber on the ball. Flicked on. A lot of physicality, out for a throw. Sub's going to come on. For centre. Dominic Doe comes on. FC Cincinnati Academy product. Had a rough time in high school. He tore his ACL. Tore his ACL in high school. Came back from that injury. Tore the other one. So he's a pretty resilient guy to still be playing after that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's because high schools almost exclusively play on turf in a lot of the country, but high schools almost exclusively play on turf. Like in San Antonio. Played forward. Headed down. McDonald. He's got options. He's got to run a left. That's who he finds. It's Filippo Gambacorta. Good challenge from the Colonels, but it stays with Trinity. And for Barber. Barber looks to chip it out wide right. It's also a will be a free kick, yes.
Started to complain, but I think that was a full two-hand push. Not much complaining to do about that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty obvious. Basically thought he didn't see it. Is what I think the only complaint could have been. Far post, it's a good ball. Bouncing around in the box. Center get it clear. Controlled by Crane. With Salinas. Salinas out for Holmes. Holmes does really well to get past two there, lays it back, cleared away, but only as far as Salinas. Salinas beats one, has a go. Anything for Salinas, but that shot goes wide from Max Salinas. Change for the Colonels, Elliot Scotton. Comes back on. Keeper wants everybody to go up. Look, 4.5 minutes. 12 corners in this one for Trinity, so that average is going to be boosted. They are your national leaders in corners per game now. Taking over that from Wash U. It's going to be a corner for the Tigers. 4 minutes to play. It's easy to say with this scoreline, oh, Trinity don't really have anything to do here, but these players are all playing for spots.
Yep.
You want to move up the depth chart. Ball goes far post. A little too far from the Tigers. Runs out for a goal kick. Goes high. Missed by centre. Tigers forced to put it out for a throw though. Some urgency here. Scotton. No. Leaves it behind for Portillo to take the throw. 3 minutes to go now. Thrown over the top. Let off for Scotton. Tigers. Looking to control here. Scotton with it again though for centre. Just doesn't have support. He's been doing well to get that possession back, but there's no one there to pass it to. It's out for a throw for the Colonels. Thrown in. Headed away. Flicked over the top. Good run here from Salinas. Continues his run. Salinas back on the ball. He's got support. Does he play it out wide right or does he just keep going? They're affording him the space. Goes out wide right to Will Robinson. Will Robinson looks to cut it back. Will earn a corner from it. 2 minutes now.
Took it quick.
Played short. Not Trinity's usual short corner routine. Flicked over top, goes down, wants a penalty. I think you're going to have a hard time getting that penalty at 5-0 with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, and the ball going as far away from you as it
Going
did.
miles away. Don't think you're going to get that one. I can tell how little a penalty shout is by how animated Paul McGinley gets, and he didn't even bat an eyelid at that one. So actually hasn't batted an eyelid at any of them, and I thought one today might have been kind of a good shout. Played in the box, keeper claims as we hit the final minute of the match.
1 minute remaining.
Played down. Ball goes along. Headed away. Tigers, they'll probably just control this. 40 seconds. Don't need a sixth goal. And you'll say goal difference, but only the first 3 count for goal difference, so.
They want to go for it.
Call
because
is to
they
go
wanna
forward from
score.
the bench, so
These guys all want to score.
everybody wants a goal for their stat sheet. It's out for a throw.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Call was to shoot.
3, 2, 1.
So that'll be it. Comprehensive stuff here from the Tigers. Probably the most comprehensive game we've seen them play this year. They're saving it. They're getting better. Form is increasing as we get deeper into the season. That's what they'll want. So 5-0 Trinity win over Centre. For Centre, their next match is going to be against Southwestern at home. Trinity, they head on the road and they are going to play Sewanee on the road next Saturday. So Saturday games for next week. We'll have a look at least some of these goals, not all of them. Well, we might actually get a look at all of them. Definitely a few moments here. This corner routine was pretty great. It's saved and then just quickly coming out and getting the ball. Puts it in the back of the net. Makes it 1-0. Really good work from the Tigers on the corners today. You said coming into this that Paul McGinley was displeased with how many corners they had won. How many corners they had won and how few they had scored off of. And so they changed that today, that's for sure. This was just stunning defense from centre. Just really beautiful stuff. They were still in the game at that point. Hadn't got away from them yet. Then another great corner. Nothing anyone could do. Can't fault centre for that. Beautiful corner. Went straight to him. Easy finish in the end. Then the free kick. And then this one that, yeah, I'm gonna say that wasn't intended, but you know, that was absolutely not intended.
It's a great finish
from
Zach
Knutson. Beautiful finish
Anderson,
from
but,
Zach Anderson.
Yeah, no.
That's a beautiful finish. It's a great finish.
That was a great hit from the free kick.
That opportunity, that was the one that I thought centre really could have done when that bounced back off. Another beautiful corner to the far post. And again, well taken. Good header. Again, just not much centre could have done. Just a great corner. Like, you know, you just can't fault him for that. It's a beautiful corner to put it away. And that diving header, really good stuff. This one, it's the leave for me that made that such a good effort. Left it behind. And then this beautiful finish from a tight angle. Stunning finish. Well done. Keeper had no chance. Delighted to score his first collegiate goal. And so is the rest of the team. Runs over to celebrate with him. And so that's it. That's where we are. 5-0, your final score. Trinity. Dominant performance from the Tigers. They should be really pleased with how that one went. They'll head away next week to Sewanee, high on confidence and really starting to close in on maybe conference title again. There's your final score. We'll be back here a week away and we will see you then for Rhodes. So Southwestern and Berry. So I hope you join us on the 18th. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been Chris Ogden, with me has been Scott Lebo. From all of us here at Tiger Network, have a good weekend.
Every morning, we rise, ready to meet our human potential, to take that next incremental step, to do the hard work that changes. Set in our preparedness and confidence in that moment when you know, I've got this. And then we rise. Each of us, all of us. We rise as passions coalesce in research, art, athletics, and beyond. We rise to the challenge of inquiry and discovery through undergraduate research and hands-on learning. We rise through the personal attention of a small college, fueled by large university resources. We rise to the need for listening across differences, teaching the art and the act of conversation. We rise to the sounds of a vibrant, diverse, and culturally rich city, and we reflect it. At Trinity University, we recognize that you are here because you are ready to rise. And through a love of learning and a life of learning, we will challenge you to always reach beyond the horizon. Because your future awaits.